Hey everyone, this is your girl Coteria, and welcome back to my channel, My Opinions Vlog. So let's go ahead and get into this whole J. Cole, Kendrick, Lamar, you know what I'm saying? Now they don't fell out, I guess they in the big three no more. And there has been a shots thrown in a song, on Kendrick Lamar and that caused J. Cole to react to those bars, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, it wasn't a Kendrick Lamar song. He was featured on the song with Future and Metro Boomin. And, he was just like, fuck the big three. It's just big me. And off that little bar, off those words, caused people to, overreact and say, oh my God, he's dissing Drake and J. Cole individually or as this trio. I didn't know there was once a thing. I didn't know there was once a trio a couple of years ago. I did a lot of research and looked at a lot of videos that they were supposed to drop an album. But there was a miscommunication between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. I heard Kendrick Lamar Drake ain't too much vibe. I heard Kendrick Lamar didn't too much care for Drake. The vibe wasn't there. It was disconnect. So I've seen a lot of people's opinions and breakdowns. I'm not sure if this was true. Like I said, there's a lot of things, unseen things that happen behind the scenes that we're not privy to, that we don't know what might have happened that caused Kendrick Lamar to be like, fuck the big three. It might have not been directed at J. Cole. It could have been directed at Drake. We don't know. We just got to make assumptions. So people was pressuring Drake and J. Cole to respond, do a diss track, respond. Because this is how the rap community works. If somebody diss you or do a whole diss, or even just throw some diss bars at you in a song, you're supposed to respond in 24 to 48 hours. I guess that's how this thing goes. So, it took like J. Cole over 2 weeks to make a diss track in response to Kendrick Lamar. F the big three is just big three, big me, bar. And he came out with a song last Friday called 7 Minute Drill. Now, even though it's called 7 minutes, and I really thought that it was going to be a 7 minutes long rap song, but it wasn't. The song is only 3 minutes and 32 seconds based on the music video I seen. And let me tell you something, J. Cole, I loved it. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that this was a really, really disrespectful diss track. I think it was cordial. I like how J. Cole, I like how he rapped. He's very unique. It's something about J. Cole. He don't have to like overprove himself. He's just, in a lane of his own. He don't have to overdo anything when he raps. I like how he changed up the flow in the song. It was like up tempo, and then it kind of like mellowed down in the end. It almost looked like he kind of changed the beat of the song or the track of the song. So I did like that from 7 Minutes Drill. It got over 5 million views on YouTube. The song was really trending. People liked his clapback. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like that didn't sit well with J. Cole. He was at a Dreamville concert, with a couple of his other, some other artists. I guess that's with his record label, a Dreamville concert. And he kind of just said that, look, he apologized to Kendrick Lamar. On stage, he said like that whole diss track wasn't really him. He kind of responded based off of peer pressure and pressure from the general public. Kind of like, like hyping him up to go back at Kendrick Lamar instead of having that phone call conversation that everybody always tells you to have. When you have a falling out with somebody on a public platform, they always say, call them and duke it out and have a grown person conversation. Obviously, that didn't happen at the time of the Kendrick Lamar little diss bar that he put out there in a feature song with Future and Metro Boomin. They felt like, if Kendrick Lamar felt like he was taking a direct shot, he should have reached out to Kendrick Lamar and had that grown man conversation. So J. Cole said he has not been sleeping that well at night ever since he put out the 7 Minute Drill diss song in response to Kendrick Lamar. It didn't sit well with him. That's not how he get down. He still considered J. Cole his brother, his industry brother. He gives a lot of props and respect to Kendrick Lamar. J. Cole gives a lot of prop and respect to Kendrick Lamar in the music industry. He's one of a kind. He's hardworking. Even though in the 7 minutes drill song, he kind of, stated otherwise, that he wasn't really good and his last album was a flop, and he's struggling, to get back into, mainstream music. He fell off. All of that basically was lies. It was cap. It was just a diss track to just kind of get buzz around him responding back to Kendrick Lamar. Everything that he said in that song, that's not how he really felt. This was like bullshit he just threw out there just to please the people, his fans. So I respect that J. Cole let it be known that that's not him. You know what I'm saying? He said he was gonna take down the 7-minute drill song. He don't want no smoke. He don't want no beef with Kendrick Lamar. He don't want no pressure. He said like he don't want that on his plate. It's a headache. He can't sleep at night. So he was very transparent and honest and very open. I knew that the female, I'm sorry, Lord female. I've been talking about female rap. Sorry. I knew that the male rap industry wouldn't take his apology very well. He's being called punks, sell out, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't turn pie, you a soft nigga now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't mainstream, you don't fell off. And now they got Drake looking at him sideways, and Drake is kind of like, wait a minute, huh? Like, now you gonna bow gracefully, you gonna just, how you say, just turn a new leaf? Okay, you ain't gonna sit up there and just stand by your 7-minute drill song, which I feel that was an epic this song. I mean, really, J. Cole really went all in against Kendrick Lamar. He did. He was standing on business. I think J. Cole, this will be a lot better than Drake. Drake is just not one of them guys that are really rap battle lyricists to me. He's more pop like his sister Nicki Minaj over there in Young Money. They have kind of like really groomed them to be, pop rap artists. And now I kind of see what a lot of people have been saying. That's his lane. I don't see Drake as a hardcore battle rap. That's just not his genre. I believe J. Cole and definitely Kendrick Lamar is really good. They versatile. They can battle rap. A lot of people can't do that. But you know what? So Drake is kind of like, oh my God, I'm left alone. Now I don't got J. Cole on my side. So now he's kind of scared and shaking. And so now, Drake got to get his superior, Ghost Riders. They working overtime to come up with a couple of, I guess, diss songs or verses or just, bars to go back at Kendrick Lamar. I don't think Drake really wants it with Kendrick Lamar. It's like Kendrick Lamar really got a lot on his chest and a lot of pressure that he wants to release. And he just gave us a taste. With saying F the big three is just big me, that wasn't nothing compared to what he probably had, what he's probably sitting on, what he's probably, waiting to release. I believe that Kendrick Lamar has, a whole diss on J. Cole and Drake that he's ready to drop. He just waited on them. He's waiting on the boys to kind of like come in his field and play. And I think he's going to release, like I said, a whole diss album. If you ask me, I could be reaching. But like I said, I just think that this was just cosplay a little bit for Kendrick Lamar. So like I said, I believe something happened amongst them. And it seemed like no one wants to really address it. I think Drake and J. Cole might know what's going on. I heard J. Cole was kind of like dissing Kendrick Lamar on the slide and other people's features. See, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to rap, it's a lot of wordplay. It's a lot of subliminals. Some people catch it, some people don't. You understand? So I think Kendrick Lamar might have caught something that Drake and J. Cole said collectively at different, time frames on different songs that he felt like that was directed towards him. So he played the game back. But I do believe that, Kendrick Lamar is sitting on that fire. I think he's sitting on epic, diss tracks right now. He just waiting for them to respond. He's waiting for them to take the bait. And J. Cole did take the bait, but now he's kind of like, nah, I don't want to do this. This is, and you can tell J. Cole is not one of those rappers that has to compete. He's not in the music industry to really compete. He's really to just really doing his own thing at his own pace. He's very laid back. He's not caught up in the women, the bitches, the hoes, the money, the cars. The man ride a bike. I respect J. Cole. I think, I'm not into Kendrick Lamar like that. I have listened to more of J. Cole and Drake than Kendrick Lamar, but I think Kendrick Lamar is a very phenomenal rap artist. You know what I'm saying? I don't take from his crap. I'm just not a person that have listened to a lot of his music. Only like a few songs here and there. You understand? So it's just sad how people are coming out on J. Cole because he's saying what he feels and he's at peace. You can tell J. Cole is not into, how you say, battle rap anymore. When he first started out, like he explained when he was apologizing, he said, you know what? I was into, dissing people. I was into going back and forth. Early on in my career, I made a lot of mistakes with doing it. It was a lot of headache. A lot of variation. He don't want to kind of deal with it anymore. So I don't blame, J. Cole. He's mature. He's older. The man got kids. He in a different head space. He ain't into trying to overly prove himself. And he don't. J. Cole don't have to overly prove himself. He not like Drake. He don't want to be an eye candy. He don't want to be at the top. He don't want to win all these awards and stuff. This is why I say people might consider J. Cole to be the underdog, but he's not. He's not the underdog. He's authentically himself. He don't have to stream and be on the top like Drake. Drake, is go crazy over streaming numbers. J. Cole don't. And that's one thing I respect about him. He just really likes, what he does. And he do it at his own pace. He's not competing with anyone. So, J. Cole is not a cop-out at all. I like how he manned up and he said how he felt. He don't want to be out here doing all this. You got to wait for this man to drop a diss and then come back and do another diss. This is just clownish. It's very clownish and immature. The whole rap music industry is just trash. The rap music industry in the past decade is really trash. You see Lil Wayne don't want to sit up there and rap no more. I don't blame him. The music ain't the same. 2 minute a 2 minute song now is considered a rap track, a whole song, a whole rap. 2 to 3 minutes, that's a full song. Like, really? People used to rap, like I said, for 5 minutes. I'm not used to this new wave of rap. I would never get used to it. Rap is not like it used to be. That's why you see Lil Wayne. I don't even think BG gonna survive. They're not used to this. J. Cole, keep your head up. I respect you. I'm still a fan. You ain't got to sit up there and be pressured by these people in the rap industry because they're miserable. Now you got to be hard. Now, I guess since you ain't if you ain't putting out no diss song, now you ain't considered hard. Now you a flop. It's crazy. It's just crazy. I would never understand this. But anywho, like I said, J. Cole, keep your head up. This too shall pass. This does not take from your talent, your craft. Okay, you still, like I said, the GOAT in my eyes, in a lot of people's eyes. Who out here who still want to sit up there and be beefing and be irrelevant? All to chart and stream. Leave that for Drake. Drake is miserable in himself. Child, please. That's all I got to say, y'all, and I'll catch y'all later.